Greetings and salutations. Thanks for watching. So today in this video, we're going to take you to Hard, which is a secondhand store in Japan, one of the most common secondhand stores. The hard kind of really standing for hardware, so all sorts of anything to do with it could be records or video game systems or old cameras. They even have musical instruments, things like that. The second floor of ours, as I mentioned, has hardware. But also a lot of toys, and that's why our boys like to go there, because there are indeed a lot of Pokemon cards. So that's kind of what we're going to focus on today. Our particular Hard store has quite a good selection of Pokemon cards. There's one entire aisle that has one side that is exclusively Pokemon cards in the display case. The other side has other types of cards. I'm not exactly sure what kinds there are. If you see something that you recognize, feel free to let us know in the comments. But yeah, there's all sorts of other things. I know One Piece and sometimes Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball are some of the ones that we often see, but specifically I'm not sure. Now, one thing about cards in the display case, you'll sometimes see 50% off or 20-30% off tags. So sometimes they reduce the prices, not exactly sure why, if it's because the value of the card has dropped, or perhaps the card that they have might have some kind of scratch on it if you look closely, or some minor defect. The humidity in Tokyo is actually quite high most of the year. In winter it's not, and that's our current season, but yeah, it can really wreak havoc on playing cards and trading cards. So if you don't really keep them in a tight space, they will tend to bend. So that's definitely something you have to watch out for. Here we also have a lot of bins, Pokemon bins, in this store, as well as some of the other types of cards, but it seems like Pokemon especially, there are the most. So our boys love to go here, take a bin, and just spend a lot of time flipping through, seeing what they have, and usually looking for a specific card or two that they're really trying to find to complete a certain collection, or just perhaps a card that they want, or might come across something. Now here is what they have to offer in terms of packs, and you can see actually the most recent Pokemon set is sold out. It's been out a couple weeks, I believe, but yeah, still going strong. Let's look at our local Hard. Thanks again for watching, and yeah, I appreciate your viewership.